All right, Ryan, so what's going on this weekend in sports?
Well, the women's soccer team has their senior day this afternoon, and the football season is coming down the home stretch, and basketball season actually starts on Tuesday, so a lot going on. The football team heads to West Texas for a scary matchup against the Red Raiders, and the preseason college basketball polls were released yesterday. Find out where KU was ranked. That and more coming up in sports.
What's my winning diabetes plan?
Start taking action now for diabetes.
Medication.
Got it.
Exercise.
Most days.
Mom, blood sugar level?
On target.
Diet?
All set.
A1C under control.
Managing diabetes, including controlling blood sugar, is a team effort that requires a plan that's right for you. Start taking action now for diabetes. For more information, visit standfordiabetes.org.
Hey, Bill Nye the Science Guy here for Exploravision, the world's largest kindergarten through 12th grade science competition. We want you to become inventors, form a team, and then help tackle today's toughest challenges. Over the years, 250,000 students have competed in Exploravision. They used their imagination and science to design new technologies for the future. So come on, change the world. Call 1-800-EXPLORE-9 or check out exploravision.org.
The Kansas basketball team is the best team in the nation according to the voters. The Associated Press and the ESPN USA Today coaches' preseason polls were released yesterday, and the Jayhawks were the top-ranked team in both polls. It marks just the second time in KU history that the Jayhawks have opened the year number one by the Associated Press. The first time was Bill Self's second season at Kansas in 2004. KU received 55 of a possible 61 first-place votes by the Associated Press. Michigan State was second with 5 first-place votes, and Texas was third with 1 top vote. Rounding out the top 10 are Kentucky, Villanova, North Carolina, Purdue, West Virginia, Duke, and Tennessee. Aside from Kansas and Texas, Oklahoma is the only other Big 12 school ranked in either preseason poll. Kansas returns its top 9 scorers, including all 5 starters, and more than 95% in every statistical category from last season's 27-8 team, which won its 5th straight Big 12 championship. Senior Sharon Collins, junior Cole Aldrich, and freshman Xavier Henry have been named to the 50-member Naismith Award preseason watch list for the upcoming season. Collins and Aldrich were also named Wooden Award preseason candidates in August. Henry is on his first preseason list as a Jayhawk. Kansas is the only school to have 3 student athletes represented on the Naismith list, while 5 other schools have 2 candidates. The KU football team is hoping the old adage, the third time's a charm, is true this weekend. The Jayhawks play the Texas Tech Red Raiders tomorrow in a game that will go a long way in determining KU's postseason picture. After suffering back-to-back losses at Colorado and last week to Oklahoma, a third straight loss would make the Jayhawks 1-3 in the Big 12 standings. KU hasn't had a 3-game losing streak since the 2006 season when they lost 4 consecutive. Kansas has only won in Lubbock once back in 2001. And if that's not haunting enough for you, Texas Tech ruined KU's homecoming with a 63-21 victory last season. Kickoff is set for 2:30 p.m. and the game can be seen on ABC. In other football news, senior quarterback Todd Reesing was named as one of 16 members of the National Scholar Athlete class by the National Football Foundation and the College Football Hall of Fame on Thursday. Members of the class are considered finalists for the William V. Campbell Trophy, and each finalist also receives an $18,000 postgraduate scholarship. The Campbell Trophy winner will receive a $25,000 postgraduate scholarship and a 25-pound bronze trophy. The Big 12 cross-country championships take place tomorrow in Columbia, Missouri. After 4 regular season meets and weeks of practice, the Kansas cross-country team will compete in its first postseason action tomorrow on the A.L. Guston Golf Course. The men's 8K race kicks off at 10 a.m. and will be followed by the women's 6K race at 11 a.m. The Jayhawks will face several of the nation's top teams at this year's league championship. On the women's side, Colorado, Texas Tech, and Iowa State are ranked 3rd, 14th, and 15th respectively, while the men will face Oklahoma State, Colorado, Oklahoma, and Iowa State, all of whom are ranked in the top 25 in the nation. And finally, the Kansas rowing team travels to Wichita on Sunday for the annual Frostbite Regatta on the Little Arkansas River. The regatta marks the first competition for the novice team this season. Kansas will wrap up the fall season next weekend at the Head of the Hooch in Chattanooga, Tennessee.